Hello, everybody. Welcome to Over a Couple of Drinks presents The Regulars. Woo! If this video's choppy, it's because shit's fucking up.
We don't really know why.
We don't know.
I didn't fix it.
It's just, it is, okay? We've been trying to fix this for the last hour, and I don't know what's wrong with it.
Give us a break.
Give us a break. We're back. Again. Haha.
Mm-hmm.
If you're wondering if this is the Jessica Jones Regulars episode, you're wrong.
No.
First of all, the thumbnail wasn't that, and the title isn't Jessica Jones, so I don't know what you're doing here. What we're talking about tonight is two trailers that dropped. We were going to do one for this first one that we're going to talk about, but then shit came up because that's life. And then the other one dropped last night, and yeah. Opie's going to watch it live.
And I can't wait. I'm not even going to be paying attention to any fucking other person on this thing but him.
Oh,
so.
No.
Let me know when to watch it. You guys can talk while I watch it.
Okay. So the first one we're going to talk about is Captain America Civil War, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Because that dropped a week ago, and yeah. And I want to feel happy for once in life.
Mm-hmm.
Except LB's going to be our wet blanket tonight.
Well, maybe.
Maybe. So, Bert, you want to talk to us about what you thought about that trailer? Since 62 million people have already seen it?
6.2 million, something like that, like within the first 24 hours or whatever it was. Maybe that was another one, but anyway. So this movie is clearly if Marvel and DC are in a boxing match, they're prepping up this one, Civil War, to be going in the ring and taking it. Because this one, first of all, could be the most exciting Marvel movie in a while. This is coming from a guy who did not love Age of Ultron, but I liked it. I didn't love it. And I think this, everything about, first of all, the trailer was, we talked about this last time, about trailers and how movies do them well and how they don't.
Yeah.
And this one is doing it really well because it was about a minute and a half, something like that long.
No, it's about 2.5 minutes.
Is it 2.5? Okay,
yep.
So it's a little bit longer. And it doesn't show you too much, but you get the idea. You get everything you need to know. You know, Winter Soldier is a major character, which I like because it's still a Captain America movie, and it's connecting to Winter Soldier. It looks like he's going to be one of the things that really kicks off the reason that the Superhero Registration Act comes into play, or the Accords, rather, whatever it's called now.
Let's talk about that real quick because this is based off the Civil War comic book storyline, which honestly was poorly executed, and was nowhere near as cool as it could have been.
Cool concept,
poorly executed, kind of dumb. In which basically my biggest problem with it was that it's all superheroes need to be registered. That means their name, their power, their location, blah 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 happens, and half the superheroes are for it, half the superheroes are against it, and I'm raising my hand going, isn't this the Mutant Registration Act from the X-Men that everybody thought is a bad idea that the X-Men are fighting against, so why am I pro for this? This doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing about this trailer is it doesn't feel like that's going to play a huge part from this trailer.
Yeah, they said recently that the whole registering secret identities and whatever is not a part of it because there's no heroes where that really applies anymore in this universe. So instead it's more about heroes having the ability to just go out and do whatever they want without any kind of higher power ordering them in. So basically the government wants to have the power to say you can't do shit unless we tell you to. And Cap does not like that, and who can blame him after dealing with all the shit with S.H.I.E.L.D. and Hydra and all that in the last movie.
Well, not to mention also, it's also kind of the weird point, too, where you go, okay, they can't just go do whatever they want, yet Tony's on the side of not doing whatever they want, yet he went and made Ultron.
Mm-hmm. And I think this is Tony's way of kind of finding that redemption, though.
Okay.
I think Tony feels bad for the shit that has gone down because of him and because of them. I think he's starting to see the Avengers in a negative light. And he's always kind of questioned, aren't we supposed to stop doing this? Eventually, shouldn't there be an end game? And this might be another end game for him.
Yeah.
And I think that's totally justifiable, really. That's the best thing about this movie and this concept, and I think it's working now, is neither one of them is wrong.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. This version of it, of like chasing down Bucky and forcing the team apart kind of thing, makes more sense than the Superhero Registration Act, because a town got blown up. When every fifth comic, a town gets blown up. I mean, I got a dozen Spider-Man comics over there where shit gets blown up all the time. No one just decided to go, fuck it, we need to figure out who Spider-Man is, we're going to register him.
Yeah.
Oh, but you've been quiet. What's up?
You guys have been having a good conversation. I didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah, well, what'd you think of it when you saw it?
I mean, I didn't really see a clear indication of what the Civil War was really about, per se. Beyond, they want to arrest Bucky for crimes he may or may not have committed.
Oh, he did commit them.
And I don't like that. He's my friend. You can't hurt my friend. I think that's all I got from
it. And yeah, that line about Cap, I loved that exchange.
That's a great line. That's a great line.
Yeah.
He's my friend, so was I.
Well, okay,
Bucky's very important.
But that's the thing. Like the reason I liked it was because it drew certain lines, and you could understand why people were on certain sides from that point. Like why Black Widow would turn against Captain America when they've been buddy for about 3 movies now.
She's with the government. Basically.
And also because Bucky shot her.
Mm-hmm.
Bucky shot her. Why is Tony against Bucky? Bucky killed his dad.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if he knows that or not. I'm sure something that's going to play in.
It was leaked via Hydra at the end of Hydra. I mean, end of Cap 2. So I'm saying it is. But
I think we're going to find out in the beginning or somewhat through the... Well, first of all, this is cool. They said, the directors, the Russo brothers, said that whole sequence of them finding Bucky is not at the beginning of the movie.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's interesting. But I think we're going to start to find out more of exactly what Bucky did. We got that taste of that in Winter Soldier while he was under control of Hydra. But I think we're going to find out more about what exactly he did. And because, I mean, the guy is going to be going through some shit. Like, just, he's realizing who he is now, and he's realizing I did awful things while I was not myself, and now I'm paying for it.
Well, and the great thing also is this leads into a lot of what Jessica Jones is dealing with right now with mind control. You know, spoilers, mind control, fucking deal with it. Watch your thing.
Is that really a spoiler?
Yeah.
It's not a spoiler.
Some people don't know who Kilgrave is, okay? Some people don't know who the Purple Man is. But like it deals with a lot of the idea of like mind control and brainwashing if the person does it, are they really to be blamed? So we know where Jessica Jones would end up on this Civil War split. Talking about particulars, William Hurt's back as General Ross from The Incredible Hulk
since 2008.
I didn't realize that was the same guy who played 2008.
Yep. He was one of the higher points of that movie for me. Because he did a really good job. The problem was I was comparing him to Sam Elliott, that's a real tall order. I mean, a lot of the supporting cast from Incredible Hulk did not match up to the Hulk. Okay? I'm sorry, it just is. Liv Tyler versus Jennifer Connelly. I'm sorry, Jennifer Connelly every time. And Sam Elliott and William Hurt, working his ass off there. Sam Elliott just naturally pours out that cocky General Thunderbolt Ross thing. So it was real hard, but I'm glad that he's coming back in this way, and I'm excited to see how he works with Tony, especially since Tony is such, in love with Bruce Banner.
Yeah, we haven't seen. I mean, is Ruffalo in this movie? I haven't seen. He's not in the trailer.
He's going to Asgard. He said he's going to show up in Ragnarok.
Ragnarok, yeah.
Gotcha.
So I'm actually hoping for
Ragnarok is basically turning into a Thor vs. Hulk movie.
Oh, is it?
In some ways, yeah, they've said it is.
Oh my god, if it's going to be like the Thor vs. Hulk where Loki turns Hulk against Asgard, I'm so excited for that. Because we're going to get the classic scene of Hulk trying to pick up Mjolnir and then just ripping the Earth apart.
Yeah, and there's a rumor that Hulk and Banner are going to get separated at some
good.
point.
That happened in the animated movie.
So it's really it's from what it's turning into. It's that movie on the screen.
I don't have a problem with that. That was really good. That was actually really good. Though the versus Hulk films were actually really good.
So basically the only 2 Avengers who aren't in this movie are Thor and Hulk.
Yep.
So
and
they're off doing their own thing.
They're chilling.
What about Vision?
Vision's in it.
Is he? Okay.
He's going to end up on Tony's side.
He's on Tony's team.
Weird.
Right.
Well, because that's daddy.
Yeah. And he's all super morality, and he's like, this is the best thing, I think.
Yeah.
Ant-Man is in it.
He's in it.
We didn't see him in the trailer, but he's in it, and he's on Cap's
in the
team.
trailer.
Is he?
It's a
I didn't
joke.
catch it.
It's a joke, but there's like a shot of just Cap, and there's a speck on his left shoulder.
That's him?
That might be him.
That's probably him. Well, they leaked from Comic-Con that there's a scene where he like meets Captain America for the first time, and he's geeking out basically because Ant-Man is a fanboy of Captain America, which I think is great.
That's great.
Can we talk about Black Panther for a little bit?
Please, because hell yes, hell, he looks so good. Oh my god,
He looks real good. He's also on Tony's team. But
Yeah.
apparently...
Oh, really? I thought he was on Cap's team.
nope.
No, he's pissed at Bucky. Because Bucky apparently fucked up Wakanda at some point.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Probably let Claw get all the vibranium.
that could
So
be.
the Civil War really is all about Bucky.
And
It
you know what?
starts because of him.
It makes more sense than random town getting blown up because everyone's up in arms about that.
And Hawkeye's just there.
Hawkeye's. Well, I want to know what Hawkeye's thing is. Ultimately, because what would cause him and Natasha to butt heads is kind of big, and I know we're talking about Black Panther being awesome, and you get to see his super speed, right? But can we talk about how Falcon kind of got a bit of a?
Falcon is gonna get some moments in this movie, and I'm really excited about that. He hasn't gotten near enough of them. I like him a lot.
He's
Anthony
great.
Mackie, he's great.
He's fantastic. The action that shows him like doing a spin kick looked pretty great. I mean, it looks more of the action that we got from Winter Soldier, which was really good. That's what I'm excited about too. LB, you're still not talking, or do you want to wait until to be the wet blanket?
I had a question.
Yeah.
Isn't this supposed to be the first of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies where we see Spider-Man?
Yes, he is in it. And a lot of people are complaining because he wasn't in the trailer. I understand why, though. They're saving him.
Well, if you ask me, revealing Vision in the Ultron trailers was the worst mistake they made.
Yes.
That reveal should have been left for the movies. So
something else.
hopefully they're doing that this time. But I have a feeling the last trailer before the movie comes out, we're going to see Spider-Man.
I think we'll see a little tease of Spider-Man. I think we'll see the costume for the first time then.
If we see anything, hopefully it'll be just like him landing and standing up and giving a quip.
He's got to give a quip.
He's got to give a quip.
Give me that quip. I want it.
Quip it up.
a quip and a quip.
I'm glad Spider-Man's not going to be a huge part of the movie, to be honest. I know that people wanted it to be about him, but it can't be right now. He's getting his own movie in 2 years.
And Tony and Cap will be in it.
Hmm?
They let leak that they're Chris Evans and RDJ were talking about. Is it Evans?
Evans is...
Yes.
There's too many Chris's.
Yes.
Hemsworth, fucking Peter Quill. I don't remember.
Pratt.
Okay, Evans and RDJ were talking about how it was so damn hot in Atlanta when they were filming, and RDJ lets up, well, we're filming there again, right? Because, yeah, I know. And that's where they're filming Spider-Man. So, that's kind of
And
cool.
apparently, allegedly, Cap has a fight scene with Spider-Man.
Oh, that's going to be so good.
I want it. And Spider-Man is supposed to be in the middle. He doesn't have a side. He's just kind of he's the guy with the secret identity. First of all, if that has a thing to do with it, and then Black Panther, he is Tony's side, but allegedly in this interview that the Russell brothers just gave, he's he's kind of not exactly Tony. He's more with Tony than Cap, but Black Panther's just kind of there to do his own thing too.
Yeah, that's what Black Panther always does. He shows up, does his thing, leaves. He's African Batman in the true sense.
Mm-hmm. You know who we have not seen in the trailer at all is Baron Zemo.
Which I'm hoping he's actually pulling the strings behind Ross.
Mm-hmm. That could be.
This trailer, for being the first trailer, we got a lot of information. It looks good. It looks really good.
We haven't seen Crossbones yet either. He's in it.
No, he's in it. He's in it.
Was he in that shot too? Or when Cap kicks him, right?
There's a shot of all these soldiers moving, and he's in the very, very background.
Okay.
And
there's a lot of people in this movie.
And it looks like they're handling it pretty well with the idea of here's the drawn lines. This is what's going to happen. Oh my god, does Iron Man make such an entrance in this trailer that it's great? It shows him like pulling apart an elevator and stepping through.
Look defensive.
It's been that kind of day. Them talking is really good. I just hope there's more. The dialogue needs to be a little bit better in the end movie. With like the best line in probably the last month and a half and 3 months for me was Cap saying, "You wouldn't understand. He's my friend," and Tony going, "So was I." It hits you in the feels, but like Cap needs to follow that up. He goes, "It'd be different if it was Rhodey, and I was coming after you. You'd understand."
And you see that shot of Rhodey. I don't think he's dead, but
no,
Rhodey's
he's
like
knocked out.
No, but he's like unconscious and probably really hurt, and Tony's just looking like. I'm sure it was probably maybe Scarlet Witch or someone who did that, but he just looks hurt and just like, I can't believe you just did that.
Well, again, what I really like about this is like in the comics, Tony Stark is unlikable and does a lot of questionable shit, and you really can't have a hard time rooting for him. Like he starts brainwashing supervillains and sending them out on people, and he starts capturing people in the negative zone. Like superheroes, like these people that you're rooting for, and you just kind of go, I don't. How am I supposed to root for a guy like that? I really don't know. So I'm glad that they're playing up on the idea of it's hard to choose what side you want to be on. But I am liking that it's leaning more towards Captain America in just the overall simple watch, since it is a Captain America movie.
And I was talking to a friend of mine who basically was like, they're like, the one thing I don't like is I don't like that the scale of the Civil War seems very small based on the trailer. However, the next step up is Infinity War, which is going to be enormous. So I feel like they can't go too big with this because they got to follow it up.
And also, I don't think that, if you think about it, it's pretty much the entire cinematic universe that's fighting. Minus S.H.I.E.L.D., which, who knows, they might show up.
I wouldn't be surprised if the fucking helicarrier pops back up.
Minus the Netflix show, which they're centralized in Hell's Kitchen, New York, so it makes sense why they're not showing up. You can't say, "Oh, I'm a little upset that the size isn't big." I'm sorry, this is every fucking person in the Marvel Cinematic Universe fighting each other. Yes, that's only like 20-some people, but at least that's 20-some people of the whole fucking movie universe right now. What more do you want, really? You don't want all of a sudden just like, characters that haven't been introduced yet to show up, like, oh wait, Black Panther.
Like if Captain Marvel just showed up.
Yeah, if like Captain Marvel showed up, or like Doc Strange showed up, or
he's coming.
He's got. I mean, again, this was supposed to be the launching off point for Black Panther, so I understand why they're showing him up. But like, you'd feel weird if all of a sudden the Submariner showed up out of nowhere, and you go, "Who the fuck is that guy?"
So, in general, we all for it?
I'm for it. It did a really good job of setting up what the pieces are. It showed a lot of action without giving away scenes. Plus, I fucking hate Tony Stark, so win-win for me.
So seeing that shot of him of Cap and Bucky just kicking his ass was probably just really satisfying.
That was so good. Did you also notice that Bucky's trying to rip out the arc reactor?
I'm wondering if the Winter Soldier is coming back out at that part, because he's like about to straight up kill Tony.
Well,
like he's pulling the arc reactor out.
Arc reactor doesn't do anything anymore. After Iron Man 3, he doesn't have it in him. So, yep. Now we're gonna
next trailer.
We're gonna switch to the next trailer, which is interesting. We're gonna do something. LB's gonna not talk. Well, he's gonna talk. We're gonna talk over him.
We'll give a little bit of an intro.
I'm not gonna talk. I gotta mute it so it doesn't come through.
Yeah. No, so while LB watches it, we can do a little intro to what we're doing.
LB, just lower us down because I want to hear your responses. Go to your volume and just lower us down.
No. You're gonna because of how it works. It's gonna come through my computer speakers.
Oh.
Because I can't fix that right now.
Okay, so we're gonna keep eyes on LB. LB's gonna watch the Batman vs Superman trailer right now.
This trailer dropped last night, and before it dropped 2 days ago on Monday, or 3 days ago on Monday, there was a little sneak peek, and now the trailer is dropped. And
all right, LB, you good?
Right, I'm gonna watch it. I'm muting my mic now.
You guys keep an eye on LB. This is gonna be great. So the little sneak peek showed up of, as I'm calling Desert Batman and the desert scene.
Yeah, the official name is Nightmare with a K. Nightmare.
Okay, so it's probably a dream sequence.
It's a dream sequence.
I'm
pretty sure it's a dream sequence.
For how they're showing it, it seems very weird. You know, I don't know. That's the only thing that doesn't make sense to me. So this trailer dropped. It starts out with we're just gonna break down some shit, and hopefully you watch it as LB watches it. It breaks down with this party going on, and a really nice old car shows up, and Clark Kent's there.
That was filmed at Michigan State University. You know?
Oh wow, that's great.
That party scene was filmed there. Yeah.
Okay, and Clark Kent's like, "Who's that?" And like I was like, "Clearly, you're new. That's Bruce Wayne.
It's Ben Affleck. Didn't you know that?
It's Ben Affleck. Snoochie Boochies." And Clark Kent just goes, "Man, you're the bomb in Phantom Show."
And then the trailer ends.
The trailer ends. So they're at the party. Clark Kent walks up to him and starts interviewing about the problem with Batman in Gotham, as if Batman has come out of hiding or retirement or whatever. And there's these really good quips with each other, like stabbing at each other. It's really good.
And I don't know if they know who each other is yet. I think Clark must suspect. I don't know why he'd bring up Batman unless he kind of suspected that Bruce is Batman, or knows that he's Batman. I don't know if Bruce knows that Clark is Batman, or Superman, rather. Which I can't tell, and I mean, love that I can't tell.
A lot of people, will make fun of the fact that, he's just wearing glasses, but they do a good job of making Clark Kent seem rather different from, like, a stance. Oh no! Okay, so this is where the trailer falls apart.
I know where he's at.
This is where the trailer falls apart. As they're talking, suddenly they're cut off.
First of all, the levels of this trailer, I was getting so excited by this conversation. This scene, it's 1 whole minute of awesome.
Yeah,
I love the scene. I've said this for a few months now. Ben Affleck is going to kill.
He's great
as Batman. He's going to kill as Batman. LB's probably hit the point where
everything goes downhill from here.
And I've been a fan of Henry Cavill anyway.
He's great. He does a great job.
So seeing these two together, I was like, "This is good. I'm a fan of this. Awesome." And then, as my excitement is, I'm like, "This is so good." We're a minute in, and things couldn't get any.
We're really high.
Oh,
we're like this high. This high.
And then Jesse Eisenberg comes into the trailer. And he does his best Jim Carrey Riddler impression for everyone to watch. And all of a sudden I realized I'm going to hate Jesse Eisenberg. Movie. Maybe I won't hate the movie, but I am for sure going to hate... Yet. But I am for sure going to hate Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor. And yes, I know everyone's saying, well, they said he's playing Lex Luthor's son. No, they said Lex Luthor Jr., but Lex Luthor Sr. is dead. They've said that. They've confirmed that. So this is technically Lex Luthor. And it's the same thing that we all...
Okay.
No, he's back. Okay, he's back.
Is he back now? Are you back?
He looks like he's back.
Are you back?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So we're talking about.
So we're talking about how the first scene between Bruce and Clark was just good.
Just really good.
Was real solid until Jesse Eisenberg showed up.
It was okay. Well, let me put it this way: if at that point they know who each other is,
we don't know. Yeah,
it's okay. But if they don't know who each other is at that point in the movie, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
I think they know. Because they're both pretty smart.
I think Clark knows. I don't know if Bruce knows at that point.
I think he knows, because he's supposed to be the world's smartest detective, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, he's probably...
I don't know if Lex knows, and I don't give a shit if Lex knows.
Well, I think he does, as he fucking introduces and knows Clark Kent's fucking name. Alright? Listen, they said we were going to get a Lex Luthor unlike any Lex Luthor we've ever seen before, and I'm thinking, oh my god... We're going to get businessman Lex Luthor. Mm-hmm. I thought we got Gene Hackman in a fucking Jesse Eisenberg body.
We got Gene Hackman.
I was just saying, we get him doing his best Jim Carrey Riddler impression.
Yeah.
And
okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing I always liked about businessman Lex Luthor. That was from like a prominent portion of the comics that I read, and the animated series, and like a lot of the new Lex Luthor as a corporate businessman he is corporate America. he is the personified version of that, and Superman is the American dream, so to speak.
Every guy,
every guy who wants to do everything and be a hero, and they complement and clash with each other in such a degree that is entertaining to watch on a level that you don't understand when you're a kid, but when you grow up, you go, "Yeah, I can see this," and it's really good. And I was hoping we'd get that. Not with Jesse Eisenberg. As soon as I said that he was cast, I threw that fucking idea out the window.
Well, and to be fair, it's like he's doing what they wanted. I don't disagree so much with the way he's playing the character as I do with him being cast at all. Because when they cast him, that's exactly what they knew they were getting, which means that's what they wanted. Which means I don't understand their reasoning behind this particular incarnation of Lex Luthor
At all.
He's not intimidating. He's not. He's
kooky.
He's a douche.
He's insane.
He's a douchebag who loves himself. You can tell that, and I like that cockiness. But I don't like that he's so goddamn awkward too. When there was this point when he was like, "Oh boys, I love bringing people together," and I was like, "Is he trying to seem like that high schooler that nobody wants to hang out with, or is
Michael
this
Cera
like
again?"
To me, it seems like they're trying to make him more like the Heath Ledger Joker.
Yeah.
Which scares me.
Yeah. So then, moving on with the trailer, we get a bunch of action scenes of.
Then it goes back to good again for a while.
Of Batman and Superman.
Yeah, I love that whole aspect of it. The Batman versus Superman part of
beating the shit out of each other. It's fantastic.
And we hear
I
some
think they have
Batman
good reasons
lines like
why they're fighting too.
"That son of a bitch brought the war to us." I love that line.
Speaking of another great part, even though he's in it for just a split second, Jeremy Irons is Alfred. I love everything about it. He's going to be probably the one thing I hang my hat on in that movie. Going, at least someone.
I'm hanging my hat on Ben Affleck real hard. I think he's going to be a great Batman. He looks amazing.
Great.
He looks so good in this costume.
Mm-hmm. He looks great in the costume. Costume looks great in motion because we've made fun of it before about how he looks like he has no neck. In motion, it looks fucking fantastic.
Good. It looks real good. And. I love the idea that, again, it's funny that these movies are coming out so close to each other because they're both in ways about the same kind of thing, about two different moralities clashing.
Well, the funny thing was, I remember when Batman vs Superman gave their date, like, we're doing it, and then Captain America 3 was scheduled for the same day, and nobody knew what Captain America 3 was about because this was before Captain America 2 came out, and Marvel was like, we're not moving, and they're like, what? We're not moving. Go fuck yourself. Mm-hmm. And then Batman versus...
If you really want to come out the same day as us, then go ahead and do it.
And everyone's like, no one's going to care about Captain America 3. This was like around Avengers, for Christ's sake.
They're like, okay, you keep telling yourself that.
You keep telling that. And then Batman versus Superman backed down. And I went...
Backed up. And they went back to about a month and a half earlier.
I was like, what?
March 6th.
What's going on? And then, yeah, because you realize how similar they are. And Marvel's a monster. I'm sorry, they are.
DC's it's still trying to keep up because it doesn't have much to give out yet. I had some real high hopes for this movie. I have real high hopes about certain aspects of the movie.
Not anymore.
But
we're gonna get there.
And we're getting there.
We're gonna get there.
So I love the suit that Batman uses against Superman. I love the fact that Batman is clear, and people were complaining for a while about like why is it seeming like this movie is going to be all about Batman. Superman has the edge in this fight, and they make it real clear in my favorite line in the entire trailer. When Superman knocks Batman to the ground and he says, "Stay down. If I wanted it, you'd be dead already."
Love that line, because, again, it shuts down the whole Bat God can do anything bullshit that I hate. Superman wanted to kill Batman. Batman would be dead. Even
with that suit. Even with the kryptonite gun or whatever the fuck he's got.
Doesn't matter. Dead. Doesn't matter, and I love that line for existing in this. And
that means Superman is choosing not to kill him, and that's great because then, like, how does Batman respond to that?
Yeah, you can beat me up all you want. I'm here just to stop you. I'm not trying to hurt you, Batman. It's great. I fucking love it. It's how
they could have stopped the trailer at that point, and I would have been like, you know what, 4.5 stars. I'll forgive Lex Luthor. Let's go see this movie.
Yeah. But then
no, you got to have the big monster bad guy.
So,
So, well, first of all, the one interesting thing there's a line of Lex Luthor's.
Time out.
Timon?
I need to. This is me going to bed last night at 1 p.m. I check my phone. I get a message from Chris Birch on Facebook. It says, "Shit. This trailer showed too fucking much. Oh fuck."
I've seen the entire movie now. I can tell everybody here the entire plot of this movie. Right
at that point, I go, "Uh-oh," and I open it up and go. I think my response was, "Well."
You literally went, well, this trailer,
fucking sucks. Go.
And it's literally mostly because of the last 30-some seconds, maybe even 20 seconds. So it looks like it's going in a generally strong direction, apart from the Lex bullshit, but again, we all kind of knew that was going to happen from the beginning with the casting. And first of all, Lex had the last good line of the trailer. I like this line anyway. When Lex goes, "If God won't kill man, then the devil will do it." I like that line partially because it says he's going after Batman. He's not going after Superman. It doesn't seem like he wants to kill Batman for whatever reason.
No,
he wanted Superman to do it.
No, Batman is man. God is Superman. If man won't kill God, the devil will.
He said if God won't kill man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah, isn't that interesting? See, I like that.
Okay, I need to rewatch it now,
unfortunately. What I don't like is then what happened after what he even meant by that.
Which is Michael Shannon's body getting carted out by stereotypical hot Asian assistant and military men.
Which is something we saw in the last trailer. We knew he was using Zod's corpse for something. We all just hoped for the best.
And then Frankenstein movie and
turns out Doomsday's in this movie.
Yeah, see, I thought we already knew that he was being resurrected. It must have been a rumor that...
I wanted to believe it's true.
Well, Doomsday. We don't know if he's Doomsday for sure.
I'm sorry. He looks like Doomsday minus the face and has bones sticking out of him and is there to kill people and is a giant fucking monster, except he looks like a goddamn Goomba again. What is with these people and Goombas?
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles, the Lizard, no.
Ninja Turtles, Lizard, the orcs from Lord of the troll orcs or trolls from Lord of the Rings. What else was another one? Oh, he looks like the Abomination's stupid stepbrother.
Okay? Yeah, exactly. From Hulk.
From the Incredible Hulk. Looking face. Yeah. He's got the dumbest looking everything. He looks like, not only does he unnecessarily shoved into this movie, he looks like a Republican.
He looks like a pumpkin. His face looks like a Halloween jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah, with a little awful Ninja Turtle nose, and he looks like shit. Doomsday looks like absolute dog shit, and I wish someone had recorded my reaction because it was like a growing thing. Like first I saw Lex like indicating like bring it to me, and then I saw the machine thingy he's rigged up to bring it to life, and I was like, okay, oh no, and then Superman's like, what have you done? And then it goes to black, you hear the roar. I went, oh no. And then you see him like jump down the building, and I literally went, fucking no. And then he came into view, and I was like, ah. And I wanted to shut it off right then, but I thought, well, this can't possibly spoil anymore, can it?
Oh, it does.
Oh, did it. So, we now know that the last act of this movie is Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman fighting Doomsday. And I just don't care. I had a feeling there was going to be some big old fight, because everyone needs a fist fight to end the movie. But I didn't want it to be this. It's this.
I was hoping for Lex Luthor power suit.
I really don't want that, to be fair. I hate the suit. I hate the suit.
The suit would be better than Goomba Doomsday.
Doomsday.
If you want one of the best reaction videos ever, it was posted today. Angry Joe. Go to Angry Joe Show YouTube. You probably know him more than we know us. But his reaction is fucking perfect. He's a huge Superman fan, and he's watching it, and you see him going, okay, hey, no, this is good. And he's like, yeah. And then it gets to Doomsday, and he literally goes, fuck! No! And he just starts screaming, fuck, and he like literally keels over in pain. He goes, you fucked it up! You fucked it up! It's so... God.
But
I actually laughed.
Is the thing. And I've said this from the beginning. If you're going to introduce Doomsday, there is one reason to introduce Doomsday. And if you're actually gonna kill Superman in his second movie, what are you doing? Like, and which makes me even more nervous, because I heard some other bullshit rumor that Superman is gonna die, and then Batman begins the Justice League. And Superman ends the movie dead. So I guess Batman wins.
I can kind of see that.
It's probably going to happen at this point. Sorry for spoilers if that ended up being what it is. But
Well,
so then
fuck
we're going to
them
get
for giving us a trailer.
the next film, Justice League Search for Superman.
Bill quits. Bill quits everything.
Suddenly, the Unite the Seven makes sense. They got to bring back the 7 Dragon Balls to get Superman back to life.
Oh, which reminds me, you know what we didn't see in this trailer is Aquaman, Cyborg, or the Flash.
Are they on this movie?
They're coming. They're probably going to show up in that last fight.
Final fight against Doomsday. What we didn't see is it pans out even further, and we see those three on the side being like, the Justice League is formed now. Let's fight.
I have to imagine we're just going to see Barry Allen or whoever the Flash is, Wally West, whoever he is in this movie, just as him.
Oh God, if he puts on the costume, I don't want it.
No.
Aquaman, sure. Cyborg, I don't really care. But Flash, leave it off. Like,
you know,
I think we're going to meet a pre-Cyborg, whatever his name is, before...
Doomsday blows up half his face, and they put him in a cyborg body, and
also,
that's how it becomes
Doomsday's... Yeah, probably, to be fair. Doomsday's probably going to blow up even more of Metropolis, and they're all going to be like, well, fuck, why don't we all just move at this point?
Yeah.
Aren't they in... They're in Metropolis, or are they in Gotham?
They're in Metropolis. It was Metropolis because it shows the Superman statue. When the electricity is on the outside.
Yeah, that's where he, that's
look.
I assume the movie goes back and forth between the two places.
Yeah, I hear it takes place in Metropolis, but I hear Gotham is in it for a good portion.
It's like, I'm amazed on how much DC fucked this up in 2 days. Because the pre-trailer was actually really nice. It's
really exciting.
Really exciting, except for the fact that I go, wait a minute, why does Batman think a proper disguise is lose the cape and add a trench coat? But
I don't think he's in disguise. I think he's mostly just...
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know what Desert Batman's doing.
They didn't fuck this up in 2 days. This has been years in the making now.
I know, but like...
They just finally revealed their...
They're letting us all know that they fucked that up.
Yeah, but like...
The movie comes out in like 4 months, and they're like, sorry.
They needed to hold on... They needed to hold on to Doomsday until it was too late for us to leave the movie theater. You know, it was going to be like...
I would have accepted it more if Doomsday... I would have been like, God damn it. But at least I would have already given them my money.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have had anything to do about it.
It would have been like, oh, there's Michael Shannon's body. I wonder what they're doing. Popcorn, popcorn, popcorn. Uh-oh. Well, I still got half tub of popcorn.
What I want is for Doomsday to have Michael Shannon's voice.
Please.
And I want him to go, I will find him at some point. Then I'll go pay for it again just to see that part.
Oh my God! They need listen. This is how it needs to go. This is the people that need to get fired at DC right now.
The editors. It was the most shoddily edited trailer I've ever seen.
Editors, the guy who did the score because that music was fucking annoying. Two,
Hans Zimmer.
Dude, that trailer music was so fucking bad. It like. You go to 2 minutes and 55 seconds, and it just hits this weird stinger that doesn't make any goddamn sense at the very end of it. I was like, this is terrible music. Then they need to fire the guy who designed Doomsday, the guy who accepted the design, and the fucking programmers who put the design in the goddamn film. And then you got to fire the guy who decided to put Doomsday in the fucking story.
I was going to say, we haven't got to the writers yet.
Yeah, writers, all of them.
Well, I'm worried that they picked up like the script from... Kevin Smith's like Dead Superman Lives, that Brainiac creates Doomsday and they fight and they're like, oh, we could fucking use this.
So DC is if they're trying to get on par with Marvel, they just fell down the stairs. Like they were climbing and then they just fell.
You want to know how...
obviously I'm gonna see the movie and I'll have real thoughts about it then, I'm sure.
But they shot themselves in the foot pretty bad here.
Yeah, real bad. Like, and it's like universally, people are like, that trailer wasn't good. Even if people are like, I was okay with Doomsday, but this trailer still wasn't good.
Like I would expect to get on Facebook today and see like people like some loving it, some hating it. Everyone was like, I'm less excited about this movie now.
Mm-hmm. because they feel like they've seen it. They feel like they've seen the whole movie because we know how it ends. Well, not exactly, but
Pretty
I bet
much.
Lex goes bald, and finally, and
Justice League was born.
I bet Batman says something like, "I got a tower in the sky."
That's again, this is one of my biggest problems about the idea of Batman here. You got fucking Doomsday running around, a pure being designed in the comics to do one thing and one thing only: kill Superman. So Superman's there. That makes sense.
More or less.
Superman, Wonder Woman. Okay, that makes sense. Then you got Batman. What the fuck is he gonna do against Doomsday? And I saw probably the best comment in the world, which was, "I bet Batman makes a gun to kill Superman and uses it on Doomsday." Done.
Yeah.
Oh.
Doomsday's sole purpose is to survive, and eventually he decides the way to do that is by eliminating threats, and he feels Superman is obviously a big threat to his survival.
Every time he dies, he comes back. Doomsday doesn't die.
Right.
And
then he adapts and learns how to kill or survive that attack again.
yeah, so
Clearly that's probably not going to be this character's thing, because he does a completely different backstory.
let's face it, the way Civil War beats this battle is if Tony Stark and Captain America have a checkers battle. If that's the 2-hour movie, they win.
Did we like the Joker line? I didn't really care.
It felt weird.
It felt weird because it was a weird comparison. Like, are you comparing the Joker to Superman?
That's weird.
One of them is dressed like a clown. Superman is not.
Now, does Suicide Squad take place before or after this movie? Before this movie. But it comes out after?
It comes out about 6 months later, but it takes place before.
Oh, I don't know if this is the actual tagline, but a little fun note was that someone made... Real quick.
I'm not against prequels, but that just seems stupid.
It's going to be confusing as all hell for everybody, because they're like, wait a minute. Okay.
If you don't know beforehand that it's a prequel and you go into that
Doomsday
movie.
takes off his mask and it's Jason Todd. I'm not giving them ideas.
So this is a nice little shout out. I don't know if it's the actual tagline or not, but it was actually really well done. It was like a fan made poster in the style of Escape from New York, except it was the Suicide Squad, and the tagline was, to get in you have to be bad, to get out you have to be suicidal. I'm like, that's a good tagline.
Okay, I like that.
Too bad they will probably never use it because that movie's gonna fucking blow.
Suicide Squad?
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't like that they're relying entirely on Jared Leto. It's like everything.
But that's for another topic. As for
Next time,
we're done. We took 4 minutes of trailers and turned it into 45 fucking minutes. That's what we do here at Over a Couple of Drinks. Hope you enjoyed it. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
I fucking hate you. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna play us out.
Yeah. LB, do you want to watch Star Wars?
no.